to Vegas. Learn it's the niggas in your circle that be hating. Grew up running shit so it be hard to escape it. First shot knocked him on the floor, he was shaking. The 700 in my cup, we been out wasted. I be riding out in Lil Shorty, wanna taste it.
Like I've always said, if somebody wants to kill you, they'll always come and get you.
Okay.
If they're a couple miles away. And the thing is, that's the topic of the day.
Mm-hmm.
With the Real Spill podcast, we want to increase the peace. I want to tell everybody to get their head up, go home and take care of your motherfucking kids, and do what you do. I can't say mother right now because we on YouTube, but yeah.
So add to that, man. Julio Fulio. Who's a fan of Julio Fulio? Okay, man. Rest in peace, Julio Fulio. Now, I just want to hop on this subject real fast. I know it was still recent, less than a year. Then this is happening because the trial is still going on. Now, we've been having a lot of updates about all this aspects and all this controversy of all the killers that killed Fulio. Now, everybody knows there's 5 people involved, right? So 4 of them got caught immediately. Now, this 5th person, now I don't want to say his name because, it's an ongoing trial, but we do know through a lot of Google resources that this guy's been gone for half a year. He's been hiding for half a year. What is he, Saddam Hussein?
Dude, he sounds like Bin Laden to me. They're pulling like GTA, bro. They must have sent 100 shots if they had 2 ARs.
And let me add to that. There's actually 5 of them. So we do 5 times ARs. Okay, so let me tell you. So one of the guys' name is Chance. So Chance, he was one of the alleged killers. Now, I want to tell you this. So this is the main factor that happened in this story that even keeps them in the same city as Julio the night of the murder, okay? So if you look at Chance's Cash App, his name is Mr. Rich Off War. So they call him Mr. Rich Off War. He got $390 sent to his Cash App to book this Airbnb. Now, let's talk about this. Another rapper connected with this guy Chance, Mr. Rich Off War, okay, that was his Cash App tag. He was talking to this other rapper that had beef with Julio Fulio, okay, and he had said 390. The Airbnb was 316. So he made sure there was a lot more money put behind that as far as booking it and making sure they did this hit because he knows his beef was going to go further than ever, right? He didn't want to die in damn self, so he knew if he put these hitters to the test, they were going to do the work, right? Well, I did hear that this is the type of thing I did hear about that exactly was. So people say that YB had got JD Youngin and his father killed. I was in a different place in my life, so I was not even aware of the whole situation.
What is even your opinion on this whole event?
Okay, so I just want to say they've been planning this out premeditated for a little while, only because I feel this way. Because let's talk about this, okay? Julio dropped that When I See You video. It's been about 5 to 7 years, possibly 6. Now, okay, so boom. Now that right there, everybody was keeping their silence on that. BC Slick, we're gonna plan this. We're gonna wait till his birthday, and we're gonna plan this out. So when he dies, it's gonna be the same date of when I had his beef, when he killed my friends. Now, if you really think about that,
was that the same?
He died on the 23rd, which was the same date of Aston Youngin's brother died.
The year before that?
A couple years before. I can't tell you the exact date. No, it was the same date. Now, they made
that is crazy.
They made sure to do that. So it's premeditated. It's a big thing because of the premeditation. Now, you get more time for that. It's a capital murder. They really show that. They really express that. They really let it be known that, hey, we're going to come find everybody. And as you can see, they locked up all 5 of these members, okay?
So let's get to the facts of the case. Hypothetically, the Uber driver testified against them, and their own Ring camera snitched on them. They booked an Airbnb. That snitches on them. There's a girl involved. She deactivated her Instagram for some reason or another. They got a warrant for that. I'm hearing he was going live around the time. What do you know about the case, bro?
Okay, so what I do know about this little murder beef that's alleged, and somebody had passed away about this situation, and some people 5 of them got locked up. What I do know about this is, okay, Julio grew up in the area of Jacksonville. Now, he came home from school one day and told his mother, he said, hey, Mom, I need a gun. And his mom's like, hey, why do you need a gun, son? Well, because I got these beef with these people. And so ever since he came home and told his mom he needed a gun, I believe he was possibly like in middle school, he was real young, or even freshman year of high school.
And that was ATK?
I don't know exactly what happened. But the dissing started immediately. You know, we see these videos, they go viral. They're actually somebody now because they came out with their music. You know, they're good artists and everything, but when you're dissing another person to get clout, or you're dissing another person to get fame, or even for money, you're putting your life in danger, you're putting other people's lives in danger, you're putting your family in danger. Now, it's cool it's not cool, let me rephrase that. It's not cool, it's really idolized to do these type of things. And in the black culture, and just America alone. And, you know, we don't tolerate that on the Rest podcast, but we do speak about the facts about it. We don't take sides.
I see Julio's homeboy dropped a video with Julio's funeral in there, no?
Yeah. You know, there's support on each side, but guess what? When there's money involved and there's some type of animosity, because who really knows? Okay, Fulio was a millionaire. We do want to give our opinions of our last facts of what we do know about the situation, right?
Here's what we do know. Julio Fulio was the stage name of Charles Andrew Jones II, an American rapper from Jacksonville, Florida. He was born on June 21st, 1998. He was shot and killed in Tampa, Florida. That's what we do know, right?
Yeah.
What can you tell me about the events that led up to his alleged murder and on the night of, brother?
Mm-hmm. So, the events led up to this. He got shot with a fucking AR.
Multiple, right? 5, right?
He got shot with the AR straight in his foot. Half of his foot came off. He was in bed rest in the hospital with a messed up foot. He couldn't walk, right? This guy is puffing on a vape. He's chilling. He looks like he's not even worried because he knew, maybe, possibly, he knew that his death was coming.
You always on my mind, always on my mind. When I ride through the east side, I wanna see you. When I see you, when I. You always on my mind, you always on my mind. Riding down Melvin with that iron, I don't see you. I don't see you. You did like 232. Happy birthday. We made them boy click up, call Keith seeing me bitched up. Ryan's graduation, man, that man had his chain top. Papa boy, you been a bitch, and I slapped you in your shit.